Happy Friday, kids on the ridge, and we're continually talking about Solomon. And as king, he had to do a lot of things. Whoa, what was that loud noise? Solomon had to do a lot of things in court. People would come to him, ask him questions. Well, one day, he got asked a very, very tricky question about a very, very tricky problem that two women were having. But good thing is, he had asked for wisdom from God, and so he had a great solution. Let's jump in now and find out what happened with Solomon.
God answered Solomon's prayer and gave him great wisdom. He composed 3,000 wise sayings and wrote 1,000 songs. He knew all about animals and birds, fish and plants and flowers. He became famous far and wide for his wisdom. God also gave Solomon the skill to deal with all sorts of situations at court. Many of his people came asking for justice, requesting the king to hear their problems. One day, two women arrived and were shown into the king's throne room. One of them was carrying a baby. A soldier took the baby and held it, while the two women poured out their story to the king. "We lived together," the first one began, "and we both had babies not long ago. My baby was born just 2 days before hers. One night, she rolled over on her baby by accident and it died. While I was still asleep, she took my baby from beside me and put her dead baby in its place. I woke up to find the baby beside me was dead. When I looked again, I saw that it wasn't my baby at all, but hers." The other woman interrupted angrily. "The dead baby was yours," she argued. "Mine is the living baby. Yours died." The king let them shout and argue for a moment. Then he asked, "Are you both claiming that this live baby is yours?" "Yes," they shouted together. "Fetch a sword," the king ordered. A sword was carried in, and Solomon said to one of the soldiers, "Since both these mothers say the baby is theirs, cut the baby exactly in half and give them half each." At once, the baby's real mother cried out, "Don't kill him. I'd rather she have him than for him to be divided." But the other woman said, "Go on, do as the king said. It's fair." "Stop," Solomon shouted. "Don't hurt the baby. I wanted to discover the true mother. The baby belongs to the one who wants to save his life. Give the baby to her." Everyone in Jerusalem heard about the situation of the baby and the two mothers. They thought how wise and clever their king must be if he could think of such a scheme to find out the truth.